Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Air Force Falcons taking on the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Aztecs will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Air Force's offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran one. Through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They're going to ride this running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
From the gun on third down. He's got it. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
On third down, he drops the throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Fires to the big fella. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. On target to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Falcons are on the move. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
He'll field the punt and take it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Power football with the run. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown Aztecs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that 4th down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. And this one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Quick tempo here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Falcons can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Falcons!
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
San Diego State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Finally brought down the run-of-play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're working that left side. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Breaks into the open. Oh, he's got a chance. Touchdown, Aztecs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He might want another play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, they're after him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Plucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Air Force. And they take it in for 6 more points. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Now on first down from the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Flips it out on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Falcons in the hurry up. Off the plate make on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This time on target. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Falcons! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Aztecs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finding an escape route. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Looking for room at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away. He's going to take off. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up the drive. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He goes down after the turn, but what a play to get the football back. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.